going on, guys? It's Jack with Half Ton Fishing here, trying something a little bit different today. This is Big Laser Creek WMA. It's about 25 minutes from my house, and I have fished it maybe once. I came here one time last year and just caught a few brim for bait. I was going catfishing and just needed somewhere quick to stop. Never taken a boat out here, never really fished it, looked around. So far, everything I'm seeing on the screen is nothing but standing timber. I'm not very far from the boat ramp at all. It's an idle-only lake. You know, like I said, it's only about 200 acres. And right now, I'm kind of just panning around, taking a look. Don't really know where to start. I did bring some bass rods. I brought a crappie rod with me. But yeah, the plan is I'm just going to go look around and find stuff that I think is worth fishing. So far I haven't really seen any big schools of bait or anything like that. I do know that they do stock it with redfin shad. I've seen them get blown up on out here fishing when I did fish for those brim. But yeah, plan is I'm just going to go run around, throw a couple baits, maybe see if I can't pick a couple fish off with the scope. I don't really have high expectations. Like I said, I've only been here one time. I do know at the end of this dam is a bunch of riprap, so I may start off the morning throwing a crankbait or something parallel to that rock. And then after that, we're just going to kind of go fish around. All right, we're over here on the dam end of the lake where this rock is. I think this is gonna be just where I start out. Like I said, I've never been here. I don't know what I'm looking at, what to expect, or where these fish would even stage up, but there's one. Oh yeah. All right. On the chatterbait. Wait a minute, that's probably a good 2-pound bass right there. I wasn't expecting that at all. Came right off the end of one of those little grass pylons. He just hammered it. All right, bud. Well, there's number one. That didn't take very long at all. Like I said, I had absolutely no expectations of what today was going to bring. Really had no idea at all. I've just been kind of... There's another one right there. There's another one right there. Oh! Oh man! Another nice fish. Man, they look beat up, but they've got some size to them, no doubt. Look at that. Back-to-back cast on the chatterbait. That is awesome. Look at that. All right, let's let them go. I'm telling you, that I'm fired up now. That is absolutely awesome. I've been really wanting to do some bass fishing. And this is super, super close to the house. I've never really just taken the time to come out here and really give it a try. You know, I always forget about it, and it always seems every time I come out here there's a shooting range out here. It looks like a really heavily pressured area. I mean, there's really not enough around kind of where we live. Like the closest lake is like an hour and a half away, and that's Jackson or West Point's just about an equal distance. And I haven't been there yet either, other than from the bank some years ago. but I figured this would be a decent place to give a shot. Like I said, I mean, it's just so close to the house, you know. If I can find somewhere to just kill a little bit of time when I don't want to make such far trips. I wasn't even going to bring the camera. I didn't figure it'd be worth it, but I thought I'll just bring a head cam just in case. And now I'm glad I did. 2 big fish back to back. Big for what I was expecting. Those were probably 2 2-pounders. But we're gonna work our way down this bank, and then probably flip over. I mean, if they're biting moving baits, I'm gonna probably keep throwing this around for a little while, at least until it gets good and warm. Maybe try a couple different things later. They seem to, those 2 fish came off of what was the only thing that looked really different, was there's just a couple pieces of wood there. That might be something to keep in mind later. There's one right there. Oh. Oh, another nice fish. Oh, get in here, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, he's got to be 3.5. What a nice fish. Man, I had no idea that they were going to be in here this way. That is absolutely awesome. I gotta get a picture of that. I had, like, oh man, I am ecstatic right now. What a fish, guys. On the chatterbait, just beating this rock. That's 3 that came off of this one little stretch of bank. Just stacked up in there. All right, let's get him back. Oh. Oh. Man, I'm telling you, when they hit it, they are crushing it today. Oh, that is awesome. There's another one just beating around structure. I looked around on the scope for a little bit. I couldn't find anything that was like even remotely worth throwing at. I mean, we are just doing some old school bass fishing today. And they are knocking fire from this chatterbait. It is awesome. My word, what a school thread then. There's bass in that bait, you can tell. feeding up on them from below, pushing them back and forth. There's bass all over these fish. We should be able to catch one or two off of this. You can tell, you can see them on the back edge, swimming through them. They're just pushing them back and forth. They're on the back edge of them right there. See, I'm dropping down. There we go. Like I said, there's a school of them. It's just staying on top of them. It's been really funny. Here was one. I just saw that bunch just happened to come up into the screen all of a sudden. There was 2 or 3 of them. But right there, got them on the chartreuse pearl mooch minnow, feeding through those shad. There's a couple more behind us too. We may be able to pick off 2 or 3 of them if we do it right. I'm gonna add just a little bit of bait pop. I got a little in my paqueta. Just a little bit of silver gold. That is a big school of threaded fin shad that those fish are balled up on. And what this does is it makes your bait show up a little bit better on the sonar, but it's also scented. It's got like a it almost smells like a garlic to me, but I don't know if it's like the metal content in it or not, but it does help make your sonar pop a little bit better, or your bait pop on the sonar a little bit better. And there's thread fin everywhere. There's a couple bass there. I'm just going to try and get turned around to where I can face out in front of them, because I actually caught that fish behind me. He came up and took a run at it. See right there, there's 2 bass, 26, 28 foot out. There's one below me, just a hair more on that log there. They're hard to stay on top of. You gotta You've got to be very, very accurate with your cast in order to be effective doing this. Let's see. I'll probably get a good run at these two here. I got one fall on it there. There he is. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. You would have never in a million years told me that that's what that was. That is a giant, giant crappie. I have never in my life seen a crappie that big. He looked just like a bass. He came up and demolished that mooch minnow. That is insane. Oh my word. I cannot make this up, guys. This has been an awesome day. This little place is loaded down with big fish. I have no idea what this fish weighs, and I wish, man, I wish I had a scale, and I may. I'm actually gonna look in my catfish bag and see if I've got a little scale with me. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. What a crappie. I could have sworn that had, I was like, oh, that's just a couple bass. Man, that crappie's got to be 14 inches long. There we go. Just ginormous crappie stacked up in here. Oh my goodness gracious. I have never seen crappie this big. I mean, they're eating a mooch now. I'm throwing at them thinking that they're bass. And we are just catching crappie after crappie after crappie that are absolute giants. Throw them in this live well. We'll take a picture of them and then probably go ahead and let them go after that. There's a couple stacked up right here on the end of this log. There he is. There we go. There we go. That's another absolutely nice fish there. I mean, they're eating an entire mooch minnow. There's one sitting on top of that. go. Another crappie. Another absolute giant crappie. Oh my goodness gracious. I have no idea what to say about that there. He absolutely swallowed that mooch minnow. Man, well, these are absolute slabs. Gracious alive. I'm being bombarded by wasps. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. It's like, I don't know if it's something on me or they are infatuated with me and my boat all of a sudden. I do not want to get stung. That's the last thing I want to do. I picked up a spinnerbait again. It's about 1 o'clock. It's been a couple hours without a bite. I was playing around trying to pick fish off with the live scope, but it's getting a little bit too windy, making it kind of tough to stay on track. So I moved down. I was fishing mostly on the dam side earlier, and I've moved kind of to the other end of the lake pretty much. It goes, oh my goodness, I just got chased. I was too busy fighting the damn wasp. Maybe he'll come back and hit it. But golly gracious, it's a matter of time. I mean, you would think there's a nest in my boat. The way they are just all over me. Alright guys, that's it for the day. GoPro ended up overheating. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I didn't really catch anything else other than what you guys saw. I think I ended the day with 5 bass, and then I caught 4 crappie, pretty sure. This place is a hidden little gem, man. Like I said, this is my first time taking a boat out on it and really giving it a chance, but I will definitely be coming here more often. Big Laser Creek WMA, right here on the Upson Talbot County line. It's a little sleeper, man, and it pays to get out and go try new water and try new things. I had a great time, caught some fish, and this is definitely a place that I can hit back later and catch a few bass. And it's got some ginormous crappie in it too. Well guys, that's it for the Half Ton Fishing Channel. I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna head on back to the house. We'll see you.